Okay, I just finished a book. So let's start the vlog off with the finished book. I read over the last 2 days Fatal Voyage, which is the, I think, fifth book in the Cather I series. I might have to look that up. But yeah, I'm reading it in order. Expect I'm skipping the ones I've already read. This one I have also already read, but in German, so I did decide to continue with it and finish it, but it did go quite a bit quicker because I already knew the story, you know. But yeah, 4 stars. I really enjoy the series. This is one, I think, of the cooler cases, or like cooler in air quotes, because like there's a lot of death in this one because it's an airplane crash, and then the story kind of like grows from there and gets crazier and crazier from there, but it's really, really enjoyable. It was a great read, and I I don't know, but I really, these books remind me a lot of like the crime TV shows that I used to watch. I was really obsessive with like NCIS, Criminal Minds, CSI, you know, all of those shows. I loved them as a child and a teenager, so these books really remind me of that. And because I don't really love the Bone series, I feel like it's fine. It has its good moments, but I feel like they kind of butchered her character a little bit. So yeah, I really love the books because they are really reminiscent of my youth. And so yeah, I don't know, it's a really enjoyable read. So yeah, that is the first book finished for this week. I don't know yet what I will pick up. I kind of feel bad for ignoring the 3 books that I started 2 weeks ago, which I still haven't continued. On the other hand, I'm really tempted to just take the next one, which is Grave Secrets, and continue with that one. But I will choose that tomorrow morning because for the rest of the day I will spend it gaming. And yeah, I kind of don't really have any other plans for today. Just some really good gaming because work was a bitch today. And yeah, sometimes work is annoying, and so I'm just chilling, gaming, and watching Doctor Who because I'm currently rewatching Doctor Who. I'm at the 4th season now, so yeah, I am excited to do that. Gaming, Doctor Who, that is all I need for a good evening, afternoon. You know, maybe a good book in between, but I already did my reading for the day. I read like 200 pages for the day already, so the rest of the evening is good spent gaming, you know. So see you tomorrow with the next picked book. Okay, so sorry for the look, but I'm organizing our new bathroom cabinet. So yeah, I'm in full on, you know, rearranging, organizing mode. And tomorrow is hair wash day, so that is up. But I thought I would give like a quick reading update. Yesterday I didn't get really around to reading at all because we are dog sitting and the dog came around yesterday. We are dog sitting for my mother-in-law, which totally fine, you know. But yeah, I'm currently listening to 2 audiobooks. First, I'm listening to The Two Towers, so the second Lord of the Rings book, and then I'm also listening to The Last Murder Bot book, which I'm so sad about that it's the last one that is out right now. But yeah, I'm kind of switching between the two for like how I'm in the mood, you know. But yeah, and tomorrow morning, because it's a holiday tomorrow here for World Women's Day, we here in Berlin actually have a holiday for that. I will probably start with Grave Secrets tomorrow morning, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm in the mood for this one, so that is what I will do. And yeah, I will continue with my audiobook now, do more organizing in the bathroom, which I won't show because it's a bathroom, you know. But yeah, that is what I'm currently doing, and I'm actually, I like doing that, you know. I like organizing and just, you know, decluttering and yeah, making our home more of a home, you know. So yeah, I will continue with The Lord of the Rings now. I just love those audiobooks, so yeah, it's amazing. My partner also started listening to The Lord of the Rings, and he has actually never read the books, he has just watched the films. And he also loves them, which is like just great. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow morning with a physical reading update. So, yesterday I listened to my favorite scenes of The Lord of the Rings 2, which is the scene where at Helm's Deep, where Gimli and Legolas are counting their kills, and then the second scene is when Meryn and Pippin sit at the entrance of Saruman's tower and are like welcoming everyone, and I think it's just such a funny scene, like compared to everything else that happens in the book. And it's so amazing. I love that scene. I love that both of them are done in the movie, you know, because I love them acted out. It's just amazing. So yeah, that is what I listened to yesterday. So I'm a good way through that book now. And then this morning I did manage to read quite a bit of Grave Secrets. I am 120 pages in just from reading this morning, and I actually don't know this one yet, which is nice. So I haven't read this in German. And this is one where Temperance Brennan goes to Guatemala City, and she does like some old excavations from like people who got pretty much murdered by the regime, because of the problems that happened in those countries, and especially Guatemala. And then she gets pretty much pulled off the case more or less to investigate the four missing girls. And they have found one dead, and so she's supposed to investigate that, but then there's a D8 guy who pretty much is like, no, she can't. And so she's like in a little bit of limbo, and it is quite politic heavy for a thriller by Kathy Rice. I feel like the other ones were like less politic heavy, but this kind of interesting because it obviously talks about the topic of corrupt police and states in that are like really really obviously corrupt. Obviously, like there's corruption everywhere, but states where it's like, you know, known that they are corrupt and that they just pretty much make sure that what they don't want to come out, that doesn't come out. And so yeah, that's where I'm right now. That is where I'm at right now, and I'm really interested to see where it goes, because obviously like I'm 120 pages in, but I still have quite a bit to read, you know. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to how that one continues, which is like really, I'm just really happy that I bought all of the Kathy Rice books in that lot on eBay. It was a great purchase, to be honest. So yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with that. Also, we took a really really nice walk this today, at noon, you know, for the dogs. We like did a really really long walk, which was really really nice, because we have like, it is not warm, but it's really really sunny today, which is really really, it's just great, you know. So yeah, that is where I'm at right now. I do need to pick up new hair color, so I need to do that in a little bit, because I'm getting, well, I'm going blonde. It's a weird color, I don't know. The color didn't stay well that I put on last time. But yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at right now. Let's talk reading. I continued with Grave Secrets this morning. This is, I think, like a really, really, really great Temperance Brennan book. I'm really enjoying it. I am halfway through now, like a little bit more than halfway through. So I'm 220 pages in. And this is amazing. I love it. I think this book really stands for all that I love in the series. Because, you know, Brennan has like things thrown in her way, and she does kind of like have like doubts and stuff about if she's doing the right thing, and maybe she didn't do enough and stuff like that. But then her like coming back and like throwing herself into it and doing things. So right now, out of the 4 victims that we have so far, like the 4 recent victims, 2 have been found alive and 2 seem to be dead. So that is pretty much the point we're at right now. And Brylance is pretty much investigating, like, right now, like, what's happened to the ones that are still alive, like, what's going on there. And also, like, what is up with the corruption, what happened to her 2 colleagues who got into, like, an altercation, and then one of them died and one of them gladly survived. And yeah, that's pretty much all that is going on right now. She's still also working on like the victims of the military coup kind of thing. but obviously those people are dead for a long time, so obviously the still living people take precedence over the older ones. And yeah, she's pretty much traveling between Canada and Guatemala City right now, and it is amazing. I love it. It is really nice reading. I am really loving the series, and I really love being able to read them one after the other, I have to say. I love it. So I will see how much I will still read today. I can't promise anything because this weekend I do want to do some gaming because I didn't really get to in the week. So yeah, I'm reading in between, but I mean I read 110 pages already today, so I did read quite a bit today already. So we'll see how it continues, but I will definitely check in with you tomorrow still. Even though tomorrow is Sunday and normally I don't check in on Sunday, but the vlog, I'm currently starting to edit it, and it is pretty short at the moment, which, I don't know. The week has gone away from me, and seemingly I haven't checked in that much. But yeah, so I will now edit the vlog as far as I can, and then tomorrow I will just put like the last 2-3 clips in, which is fine by me. And yeah, after that I will continue gaming because I bought myself Dredge, which is like a fishing simulator, but like pretty much like Lovecraftian inspired. Really great game. So I don't think I've shown you, but I bought myself a new controller last week, the week before that, and I made one in the Xbox Lab thingy where you can design your own. And so now I have this lavender colored controller with like blues and purples, which I love it. It's such a great controller, and so I'm actually really happy that I spent my money on that because it's so great to play with that one rather than my old one. So yeah, that is pretty much how my Saturday is going. Also, I bought a new shampoo and it kind of ruined my hair yesterday. So now I'm trying to like make my hair better with like oil treatments and stuff, but it's gonna look crappy for a while. I don't know if you can really tell, in real life you can tell because I have a lot of breakage on top because of the shampoo. Before shampooing it yesterday, everything was fine. But after that, my hair feels like shit, to be honest. So yeah, I'm really a bit annoyed at that, to be honest. So yeah, let's do some editing. Good morning. It is Sunday. I finished Grave Secrets this morning as I had hoped. So let's talk a quick rundown of what I thought. I actually gave it 4.5 stars. I really enjoyed this one. This is the 5th book in the Temperance Brennan series by Kathy Rice. This is also the dog that is with us for the weekend. And yeah, it's pretty much, as I already said, her like bringing up like victims, like longer dead victims, and giving the families kind of like some semblance of peace, if you can really call it that, because obviously these people died under really, really bad circumstances and the families have to live with that. But at least she can, make it so the people are able to bury their loved ones, And then we obviously have the case with the 4 missing girls, where 2 of them are actually dead and 2 of them are actually alive. And it's like really, really interesting where that goes. I won't spoil it because I think it's actually kind of an interesting ending, which you don't really see coming from the beginning. And it also talks about like some scientific topics, like, more like ethics in science, and when like presidents meddle into science and stuff like that. So that was also really interesting. I liked the way the book ended. Temperance Brennan got herself into less trouble than in most of the books, which is also kind of nice. And yeah, I don't know. It was really good. I really, really liked it. I think it's a great read. I mean, obviously you have to like the books or like this kind of a thriller, but I personally really like Kathy Rice and her books. I feel like it's really important to know, obviously, that she's herself an anthropologist, Kathy Rice. So obviously it's like kind of on the more realistic side when it comes to like thrillers, because she obviously has a lot of knowledge about what she writes about, because she has the same job than her main character, which really, really helps. And so, yeah, it's really interesting. These books made me want to be an anthropologist for a long time, but yeah, you can do that out of your own home. And I prefer working from my own home. But yeah, I really enjoyed this, and I'm really happy that I finished the next one. I am on a roll when it comes to these books, so I will definitely continue with the next one, you know. But yeah, that is pretty much all for today. I will still also finish The Lord of the Rings, the second book today, because I have the audiobook till this evening and I have 4 hours left from that, so 2 hours of listening because I listen on 2 times speed. And that means I will finish that one today, so I'm like 2/3 of the way down from my Lord of the Rings books that has all 3 in it, which is great. And yeah, that is pretty much all I've read this week. And yeah, hopefully you had an equally as good reading week. I am really enjoying my foray into thrillers at the moment, and I'm really happy that I bought them. Definitely a good choice to pick those up on eBay. And yeah, hopefully I will see you in the next video. And yeah, bye!